What's up, my Finan loves? It's Miss Finan D coming to you all from Finan Entertainment News. So most of you are aware that I am not watching the current season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, especially, the last episode was when Kenya Moore was there, but I made a promise that I wasn't going to watch after. And not even a promise, way before anything happened this season. I've been saying this for years, that the only reason why I was still watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta is because our girl Kenya Moore was on there. So I've been over the show for years anyways. But now that she's not there, I'm not watching. But I do see clips up and down my timeline on social media. And I also said that, hey, I talk about The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I've been talking about the show for years, so I'm not going to stop covering hot topics or things that I see. I'm just not going to be reviewing the actual season because I'm not watching it. But if I do see something on social media that is hilarious or interesting and I want to join the conversation, I will. And one of the things that I saw going around social media was Bravo posting a video, being excited and all of that, announcing that Phaedra Parks is back on the show. They posted a clip on Instagram, and then they posted a clip on Twitter, now known as X. So I'm going to read the comments and tweets under both posts. Some of them were hilarious. People are just not here for Phaedra Parks' return. And of course, Kenya Moore's name was mentioned and all of that. So let's get into it. So of course, I'm not going to play the original audio for copyright reasons, but Bravo, put the Mariah Carey "It's Time" audio. The Mariah Carey normally does, the videos where after Thanksgiving, when Christmas is coming, because she's the queen of Christmas. So that's what they posted, and the caption, as you can see, "When I've defrosted and am ready to reclaim my peach." Someone freeze her again. Defrosted the wrong peach. Now put it back in the freezer. Smell like freezer bird. Ew. The deep freezer. Seriously. ASAP. Ew. Rotten freezer burned and dried out. Oof. These reactions. R.I.P. Velvet. The desperation after you realize you bleep up picking that over Kenya is so real, because Phaedra couldn't even bring numbers to Married to Medicine. Go ahead and give us nothing, girl. We don't give a bleep. Bring Kenya back. Ooh, ew, freezer burn, rotten, old, beyond used, expired, and dried out. Oh my gosh. She ruined Married to Medicine for me. Zero added value other than the ladies calling her out consistently. Disgusting. I hope she won't be back next season. I prefer Candy. Only because Candy decided to leave. Candy is my all-time favorite housewife. No one was waiting for this. She can stay gone. No thanks. Just another reason not to watch. Ooh, that reaction. Not even watching this show until Kenya Moore is back on. They really set it up for failure. All of this promo only to have her return on a holiday weekend, which has notoriously dropped the ratings of RHOA. I used to sit down and actually watch this show, but most of this season I've had RHOA in the background while I did other things. No more. Cringe inside. Nobody gives a bleep. Feels underwhelming, and that is Candy reaction. Bravo, what a disgrace. Raising up a malicious liar. I'm so excited for her to give absolutely nothing. Babe, I drag you, Phaedra. Child, make it stop. I'm here to tell you, we don't care.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
I hate this so much. Snooze fest. Don't nobody care but y'all. Ain't nobody asked for that. No thanks. We don't need to watch someone who thinks it's okay to lie about. This gonna backfire so bad on Bravo. Nobody gives a bleep. Total nightmare. I'll sit it till I'm blue in the face, and that's hard because I'm black. Nobody asked for the trash to come in the house instead of out. Dang. No thanks. I will never watch anything. Ooh, not that name. What she did is completely unforgivable. Do better, Bravo. Y'all are the worst. She's gonna give us rehearsed reads, no storyline, no honesty, won't share her personal life, and just gonna twerk with Portia. We want Kenya. Ooh. The fake bleep accuser. Today, we drag the devil's daughter, Phaedra Parks, who is returning to the platform where she falsely accused Candy Burris of an only simple-minded dummies with no moral compass will support this evil lady. Pay attention to the clowns. Child. Not the horns. The way nobody cares. Look who is back on the Titanic. Well, yeah, she did say that.
You know, you gotta get off the Titanic before it sinks. You know, it's going down, and I don't want to be on the boat when it's sinking.
She did say that. We remember. No one has been waiting. She is so fake. Hey, she's bringing back more lies and deception. Boo. Oh, yeah, yuck. Really disappointed that Bravo chose to do this. Bravo, please. Nobody's excited about Phaedra. She's a liar with no criteria who jumps from show to show by unreturned. Who was waiting? Why is what she did to Candy acceptable to Bravo, but what Kenya did to is not? It's giving double standard. Well, in all fairness, Phaedra been gone for 7 years. So, yeah. The final nail coffin of this season, just ill. Nobody's checking for Phaedra. I would never like her. What she did to Candy, I would never forgive or forget. She has an evil side. We want Kenya though. However, their people, they do pay attention to social media. They do read these comments, and I'm sure these responses are not making them happy right now. Cause yeah.
One thing about the comments, they are not on your side. So I advise you.
A person that makes false essay accusations can come back and be praised, but y'all draw the line at Kenya. Girl, bye. Where's Kenya? Boo. We don't need Phaedra on this season at all. Hell to the nah, nah. Ooh. Of course, Candy, the lies. Who was waiting? Exactly. Delusional fans. Her lying criminal fans. At this point, the season is over. I'm ready for the reunion, and I hope Angela drags Phaedra for coming back, spreading more rumors. Her bleep hasn't learned itch being gone 7 years. Not me. Her fans that lies and makes faces like her. Phaedra lied on Candy. Bravo, Candy deserves better than this. I'm sorry, Phaedra lied. This would have worked years ago if Phaedra possibly came back in season 10 to get the lashing she deserved from Candy and the girls. We've seen what Phaedra is going to bring to the show based on her time on Married to Medicine. Facial expressions and fix it Jesus. The girls are doing fine. Pass. Yep, Candy reaction. The show doesn't need someone who accuses someone else of drugging and wanting to take advantage of someone. Bravo forgot pretty quick about that one. Well, I won't say pretty quick. It's been, 7 years? That's a long time. Waste of peach. She will only be making those weird faces. That's BS. Kenya should still be there. I hope she doesn't get on here lying. Of course, Team Candy. Dry the bleep out like a prune. And y'all be calling Portia prune juice. So she doesn't deserve to go back for what she did. She's dangerous. Pin this. I miss Kenya. The producers always doing double standard stuff. Like how she got back on the show after all that. On the Bravo page, they are dragging her like this. The comments did not disappoint, okay? No one asks you to bring another liar on this show, Bravo. She brings nothing, then still not watching as long as my girl is not there. Nothing interested to watch than these lying witch. No one wants this accuser back. Not, hey there, is that the lawyer that married a felon and said Candy had a dungeon? Yep. That one, yes, and not only married, she was his partner in crime and got away with it. Girl, bye. Bye, Phaedra. Bravo love digging in their own dirty laundry. Clown emoji, why? And defrosted only to be disappointing. She won't provide ish. She was subpar on Married to Medicine. Let's not. We don't care about Phaedra. Bring back Kenya. Oh, no woman should be back on TV that could bring another woman, wife, mother down like she tried to do Candy. She should be sitting at her funeral home, not on Bravo. Ooh. I would never forgive her, nor will I ever forget. She's despicable. Exactly. It's all fun and games until one of her sons is falsely accused of such a hit. Imagine that. And I pray that never happens. And this is on the Bravo page. This is not on Candy Burris, one of her fan pages posted this, and these are Candy supporters. This is not on the Kenya Moore supporter page. No, this is on the Bravo page where all of their fans are, and these are their reactions and comments. Nobody is here for Phaedra. So here we are, the same scenario as Married to Medicine. Faith, she's good at promoting a show, but that will not translate into RHOA becoming interesting and up the viewers' numbers. She can go back behind closed doors. Freezer burn. No, thank you. I stopped watching it. Portia already works my nerve. Now these two together really gonna get under my skin. Oh, I'm glad I only watched clips. Apollo went to prison for crimes she knew all about and funded, allegedly. A vile specimen of a woman. Oof. Season is okay without Phaedra. She is an ignorant liar. After what she did to Candy, I can't with her. Fake and self-produced. You meant resurrection? Because this is Satan's younger daughter. Lies and deceit, leading people to sin. Ooh, be word, please. Don't care for that. My goodness. All Phaedra did was lie and try to spread salacious rumors the entire time she was on the show. How she was even given an opportunity to come back completely blows my mind. Those Married to Medicine ladies cleared her immediately. These people, they see something different. And the only reason why Phaedra didn't stay on that show is because Candy put her foot down. So don't be surprised if you go back to read these comments. A majority of what I have read is deleted because they want to behave like the comments are in their favor or on Phaedra's side. But as you can see, the people, our HOA supporters, they're not here for her. They do not want to see her. They do not care for her. And this is from the Bravo page itself. From Instagram to Twitter. The wait is over. Phaedra returns to RHOA tonight. Let's read these tweets. The gift no one asks for. Go ahead and log out for me, baby. Fake smile. Candy, never forget. Of course, there were some comments of people being excited that Phaedra was coming back, but majority rule, and the majority were like, no, we don't want her back. So I just had to, you know what, these tweets and comments were before the episode. So let me go back on Twitter and see the tweets or Instagram and see the comments after the show, how people felt or feel about Phaedra Park's return, because I didn't watch the episode. And basically, and what I mean by that is majority of the tweets and comments were about the actual episode. I saw a few comments of the last 5 minutes and Phaedra being shady and, bringing up lies again about someone else's husband, and the list goes on and on. But for the most part, her return wasn't a trending topic as big and as high as Phaedra thinks she is for the franchise. I didn't see that. And I think it's because her performance on Married to Medicine was so terrible. People were so underwhelmed to the point where they're like, okay, we don't care. But we already know Phaedra Parks became Phaedra Parks based on lies. And shout out to Kenya Moore for making Phaedra Parks because they needed someone to use as their scapegoat, and she needed someone to lie on for her storylines to pop. So when she's not being that person and in that pocket, then she's not the Phaedra that people are used to. Lastly, had Phaedra left the Traders and then came straight to RHOA, that momentum that she had on there, even though I didn't watch the show, I did see her trending. I did see clips and all of that. So based on, I guess, those things, then I think her performance was good, I guess. So had she left that show and came back, maybe, that would have helped. But seeing her performance on Married to Medicine, and I think she was on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girl Trip and other things, people are like, yeah, we don't care. But like, it is what it is. I understand growth and trying to reinvent yourself, but when you have established yourself as this wicked, low down, bottom of the barrel type of person, it's very hard for people to see the other side of you and you trying to turn over, a new leaf. So Phaedra will figure it out. Whether you're here for her or not, I get it. She's trying to say, hey, what happened happened. It was 150 years ago. I'm never going to apologize because that means I'm admitting to my wrong. But I am going to acknowledge that something terrible did happen, okay? Regardless, I'm trying to show another side of me, and people are just not accepting the other side of her. So of course you would have moments of throwing shade and going back to that Phaedra, but she feels like she can't really go there anymore because she's trying to prove to people that she's grown and she's moved on. But that's the latest on in the social media streets about Phaedra Parks' return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I will be back with more videos. I'm wishing all of you well and take care.
You all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.